I'm sleepy right now, man. I'm on. I figure, but if you guys are gonna be awake, I'm gonna be awake. Anyways, Latin breed. I'm just an average guy. Women have told me I'm above average, but we're not gonna go there right now. This is a family show, so I'm not gonna go there right now. 7:59 in the morning. We're not live yet. We're gonna go live, but we're not live yet. But we're gonna go live. We're just not live yet, but we're gonna go. Right? I can go on and on and on and on. You know, it's funny, I was looking at some of the stories I was trying to find so I could talk to you guys for a little bit, and it's just weird, but once in a while I stumble across a story that I'm reading it, and it makes me laugh automatically, man. Just some crazy stuff that happens out there. I'm going to be talking about a couple of stories here in about 20 seconds here. But really, man, it's just some of the craziest stuff. The stories are so crazy, I mean, they're just, you can't make up stories like the ones you run across sometimes. You really can't, man, just crazy stuff. Let's go live. What are they? Orale. You know, I never used to use that word orale till about 6 months ago. Now I like it. There we go. San Antonio's very own, the legendary Latin breed. I'm just an average guy. What the hell's flying around in front of my screen? Hey, wait, hang on, I'm going to kill a buggy. Wait a minute. There. I got it. Watch this. You want to fly? Watch this. You're going to really fly now. Pew! Palo. Okay. There we go. There was a little fly flying around in front of my monitor here until I took care of business there. There we go. Who needs us there? Hot shot, that fly killer, man. Just kill him like that, and there you go. Anyways, good morning. 8 o'clock in the morning, July the 24th, 2018. I don't know where you guys are located, but I'm just going to say this. Here in San Antonio yesterday, man, on my thermometer in my car as I was doing my Uber Lyft thing, I mean, I was at 111 degrees, man. I'm not lying to you. It's 111 degrees here in San Antonio, man. That's crazy. It really, really is. Anyways, I mean, it was so hot here in San Antonio, dogs wouldn't quit licking themselves. That's pretty hot. When the dog goes, I ain't gonna stop, man. I gotta cool off. I'm not gonna stop. There you go. Let's do some good morning shout-outs here. Man, I crack myself up. Let's do some good morning shout-outs to Paul Rubino. Good morning, Christina Garza. Good morning, Cynthia Navaida Escobar. Good morning. Mark Montoya. Good morning, Jen Cadillo. Good morning, Christina Garza. Good morning, Robert Rivas. Have a blessed Tuesday. And you as well, Cynthia Gonzalez Ramirez, Houston, Texas, in the casa. You know, I got lots to talk about here. First things first, I don't know if you guys have a PlayStation or not, but my PlayStation, just in case you don't know, a PlayStation, I got a PlayStation 3, I think. Anyways, a PlayStation 3 carries Blu-ray and DVD player, okay? Sorry, your life without my love was a loss. Wow, okay, Paul Rubino says, tell me what I need to do to start a new life without my loved one I just lost. Well, dude, I'm not in that, I don't how does one answer something like that, man? I think everybody deals with it differently. I don't know what to tell you, brother. All I can tell you is, I'm here for you, where you can say, man, Robert's playing some music, he's trying to cheer us up a little bit, and that's all I can do on my end, brother. Hopefully it works for you. Hopefully I can be the medicine on that end. Good morning, shout out to Javier Rodriguez. Good morning, Cynthia Gonzalez. I mean, so anyways, getting back to my story, all true. On my PlayStation 3, my Blu-ray player works, but my DVD player doesn't work. And I don't like that, because I like to play concerts once in a while when I'm getting drunk, right? So anyways, I decided to bring my DVD player down from upstairs to my living room TV. The only problem is my TV is hooked up on the wall. And for me to hook up my DVD player, it's got these little inputs in back of the TV. I can't get to them because my TV's mounted on the wall. So I'm over here trying to figure out which plug goes into what. And I couldn't figure it out for about an hour, man. I screwed up my knuckles and my hands and everything being back there. Really, man, so I had to fall back on instinct. You know, I just said, well, okay, I can feel something here. Let me plug it in. And then I was saying, I can feel something here. Let me plug it in. Because I was going by instinct, and I had to go back to my prom night. I said, well, it was kind of dark, so I went by instinct, and there you go. So anyways, eventually, finally, I got my DVD player working, and it was like about 10:30, 10:45 at night, and I go, man, my fingers were all bruised and all beat up and tired and everything, but I took care of business. There we go. Good morning, shout out to Marianne Garza. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Paul, one more time, brother. I'm sure everything will be fine, dude, and I do mean that. Good morning, shout out to DJ Jerry Rascon. Good morning, brother. Frito, Ray Riojas, how you doing, Pito? Anyways, let's get to some crazy stories. I got a crazy story for you. What happened to me Sunday with Uber, man. Wow, crazy story. Let's see here. First things first. Here we go. Check this out. A 19-year-old man was arrested after the blow-up doll he had allegedly tied with helium balloons interrupted airplane paths above Canada. So here's the deal. This guy's got some balloons he filled up with helium. He tied up his blow-up doll. You know those blow-up dolls, for the lonely guys? Well, he tied up the blow-up doll to the balloons, the helium balloons. Well, the helium balloons went up into the sky like they should. And anyways, they took the blow-up doll along with them. So anyways, planes were passing by and seeing a naked blow-up doll at 30,000 feet. Woohoo! Can you imagine being on a plane, being way up there, and seeing a blow-up doll floating around, hearing the kid go, Mom, those aren't clouds on that. Those aren't clouds. I've seen them on you, Ma. Those aren't clouds. A blow-up doll at 30,000 feet, man. Ay. Good morning, shout out to Mr. There we go. Paul Rubio says Uber sucks. Yes, they do. But anyway, yes, they do. Now, check this out. An Ohio man who called in a bomb threat to Cincinnati International Airport, he called in a bomb threat. Why? Because he was running late to get to his plane. So he figured, I know how they'll wait for me. I'll call in a bomb threat. Well, he called in a bomb threat, and no doubt about it, it stopped all service for all airlines until he got there. They actually waited for him. They really did, and then he got arrested. Who in the right mind says, I'm running late, I'll call in a bomb threat? They're going to wait for me. I don't want to miss my plane. I'll call in a bomb threat. And there you have it. Man, the mentality of some people. Now, here's the one that really cracked me up. Check this out. Massachusetts State Police say a woman was arrested for driving while intoxicated. She got pulled over. She got arrested. Well, they called up the wrecker service to come pick up her car, right? When the tow truck driver showed up, the tow truck driver was also drunk. So they arrested him. Okay, you pick up a woman who's driving while intoxicated, you arrest her, you call the tow truck company to come pick up her car. The guy gets there, and the tow truck driver is also drunk. Are you serious? So they call up actually two tow trucks, one for the woman's car and one for the tow truck that was going to go. And there you go. Crazy, right? You don't make up stories like that. You really, really don't. Anyways, that's funny shit. It is kind of sort of. Now, I'm going to get to my Uber story. I've been dying to share the story with you guys. This is all true. Sunday morning, I went to go pick up a family of four, right? They lived out there, 281, somewhere out there, Evans Road, somewhere out there, Hill Country. I get there, right? And here comes a guy, and he's got a lot of, big suitcases, man. Big ones, And I'm looking at them going, I don't think they're all going to fit in my car. I don't think this is going to happen. And I'm looking, and I tell them, I don't think this is going to work. And they go, can we give it a try? And I go, all right. So I started trying to mess with these things a little bit, right? Kind of like Tetris. You got to mess with them a little bit, kind of like blocks. And at the end of everything worked out. The only problem was that one piece of suitcase, one of the guys had to put it on his lap in the front of my car. That was the only way it was going to work. Now, like I said, there were two guys and two ladies. One lady was giving me a look like if I owed her $1 million. Really, man. I mean, she gave me the nastiest look, and she was giving me a dirty look. And I said, man, what did I do wrong? I started smelling myself, and hey, man, is it my breath or what? So they got in the car, right? And mind you, this lady with the big, long face, that big, long, stupid, ugly face, anyways, she's sitting in the middle seat, in my back seat, right? So, the guy in the front holding the suitcase, really friendly guy, talking to me, we're chatting away, whatever the case may be. But the lady in the back, I'm noticing through my rearview mirror, she's giving me this look like all pissed off, like she's pissed off at me, right? You know, and I came very close. I mean, honestly, I came very close to pulling over and going, what the F is your problem? Really, man? I mean, if you want to get another driver, I'll leave you right here, man. You can call another one. It doesn't matter to me. Screw you. Really, man, she just got on my nerves. She really, really did. And I did nothing to this woman. We finally get to the airport. All true. We finally get to the airport. No lie. We finally get to the airport, and I start unloading the suitcases, right? Bam, bam, I'm unloading the suitcases, right? And they all get off. The lady gets her suitcase right away. The ugly one giving me a dirty look. Anyways, and she just starts walking off. The unfortunate part, her name was on the app, which meant she was the one that was paying for it on her card. Meanwhile, I guess it was her husband. After I unloaded everything, her husband goes, and he kind of like was calling to his wife, like, aren't you going to take care of him? You know, like tip-wise? And she just kept on walking. And I said, don't worry about it, dude. I think we got bigger problems than that. I really do. And he kind of gave me a look, and they all walked off. And I thought to myself, what a miserable family. Really, man. And forget the tip. Forget everything else. Then the next passenger I picked up right after was the nicest guy in the world. We were talking about it, and I was talking to him about that. And I told him, you know what she needs? She needs some rock solid, good solid sex. That's what she needs. She's not getting that. She's got a bug up her butt or something, man. I said, I never want to see that woman again. I really, really don't. Anyways, Paul Rubio says, you should have slammed on your brakes and say, brake check. You know what, Paul? I want to give you a fun fact. This is all true. About 2 years ago, I got arrested at the airport. I did, man. I got arrested at the airport, man. Crazy. And all I did was tell my friend hi. You're probably going, Robert, how did you get arrested by telling your friend hi? Because his name was Jack. I said, hi, Jack. And they threw me on the ground. They arrested me and gave me a cavity search. When they were giving me a cavity search, I said, hey, you guys aren't dentists. You're not allowed to give me a cavity search. Anyways, it is all true. It really, really is. Good morning, shout out to Judy Salazar. Good morning. Mr. Juan A. Gonzalez. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Tuesday morning. By the way, I went to Jack in the Box Sunday morning. All true. 11:30 in the morning, I went to Jack in the Box. And here's the way I am. Correct me if I'm wrong. If ever you go to a Jack in the Box, Whataburger, Burger, whatever the case, fast food restaurant, right, that you're supposed to get a receipt, right? You're supposed to, whatever you order, burger, fries, soda, they give you a receipt. Well, this is the second time at Jack in the Box where I pay them cash and they don't give me a receipt. And to top it off, the 2 tacos were cold, the hamburger was mediocre, and the only thing good was the grape soda. I love grape soda, man. Really, man, I love grape soda. But you know what? The only reason I stay away from grape soda, because I heard that if you drink grape soda, it's going to give you grape nuts. Nah, not funny. That's not funny, Robert. That's not funny. Okay, that's not funny whatsoever. This is a family show. Good morning, shout out to Deborah Camarillo and Anaheim, California in the casa. Prima Aringayona. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Jack in the Crack. That's right. You know, to this day, man, I'll always open up the tacos. If you go to Jack in the Box, I'll always open up the taco to see what the hell's in there. To this day, I can't figure out what the hell's in there. I really, really can't. Tell you what, 8:12 in the morning. Let's keep it going. Let's do something by Waylon Jennings. Let's go to Lukenbach, Texas. Good morning, Double R Radio. I'm beat up, man. Really, I'm tired. I woke up this morning. I mean, I was restless last night. I tossed and turned and turned and tossed and tossed and turned. Kind of like my prom date back in 78. But anyways, and finally I finally fell asleep, and then my alarm went off. It says, time to wake up. And here I am. Let's get back to the morning show. Join me, robertrivasradio.com. Just click on the blue button. robertrivasradio.com. Just click on the blue button. It's all free. Join me now. Good morning, Michelle Acosta. Buenos días.